channel. My name is Kaz and I'm an intuitive and a healer. In today's video, we're going to look at what energies are coming in for September 2024. We have 3 piles to choose from today. We have shell number 1, which is blue inside. Shell number 2, which is curly. And shell number 3, which is purple inside. The camera might not pick that up. So you can use your intuition to pick a pile. You can pick with a number generator, or just close your eyes and think of which one resonates with you. There are timestamps below, and I will see you at your readings. Shell number 1, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up the shell and channel some information through it. I'm getting the feeling that you've stalled on something. There is something that perhaps you're procrastinating on because of your self-confidence or how you're feeling about whether you can achieve this or not. It's almost like there's a block there. You get so far in this project or whatever it happens to be, and you just stop yourself and then you back off from it. And what I'm getting with this is, for some of you, there is a past life association here where you were persecuted for what you wanted to do. And so you've put it into your plan this lifetime so you can come through and overcome this fear. So it's time to just pull up your britches and just step forward into it. And your initial jump will be quite scary, but after that you'll think, oh, what was I going on about? This was very easy for me. I don't know why I was feeling that way. And that's okay, because we often do that to ourselves in life. It may be something. If it's not a past life block that you've put in, it's something from childhood where you were told, no, you can't do this, or no, you can't do something. And it's a bit of a hangover from that. And what we're being told is, in order for you to expand yourself, you need to allow yourself to step forward. And it really all is a thought process or an emotional block here. It's nothing else. It's not that you're going to fail. It's not your intuition telling you this isn't a good move for you. It is purely stepping forward into greatness. Sometimes there's a fear blockage there. And what I'm getting with this is, whatever endeavor this is, whether it be small for some people or really large for others, it's going to really serve you well. So it's almost like you're stepping through a door when you say yes to this and take that leap. And then there's a whole vista of doors, and you can choose any one of them. Anything that you want is behind this one door. That's going to come up really strongly for you this month, and it may be crunch time. There may be some planetary placements maybe in your chart that make this a make or break time, whereas if you don't take this opportunity now, or if you don't combat this fear now, it's not going to come around again for some time, maybe 7 years. So I'm not sure what's going on with that in relation to your planetary alignments. I'm not an astrologer, so I feel that it's to do with timing, and there's a window of opportunity here. And if not timing, energy. There's a window of energy here that's going to propel you forward if you take the step this month. I'm feeling for some of you, combating this fear is going to be the greatest move of your life, because it may have stopped you from doing a lot of things in your life. A lot of things. And now it's like, well, if I don't do it now, I may never do it. And so that may actually push you forward into achieving this. There may be someone else involved in this, and it may be that this person told you you couldn't do something, or that it's pushing you to go into partnership with someone or an organisation to get something achieved, and you're a little bit scared of maybe losing control as well of what you're trying to do here, because it won't just be your energy involved. But what I'm feeling around it is it'll be a really good move for you. And there's a lot to be achieved here. And there will be work that needs to go into it, but the outcome will be very, very good. So that's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you in my next video. Group 2, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up the shell here and channel a message through it. Believe in yourself is the term that I'm getting. There has been a little bit of self-doubt, particularly lately, because you feel that things haven't been going as you wish them to. What I'm feeling with this is that you know your path and just follow it, because even though there are a few ups and downs here, I'm feeling that what that is doing is just clearing energy that doesn't need to be there. So it may be that you've had interactions with people that perhaps haven't come off very well, and you're feeling that this is your fault, and no, it's not. It's just residual energy that just needs to be cleared. So there may be patterns from the past that are coming up for clearing here, and there may be things that are coming up that you need to look at as far as, is this the same way I'll always go with this? So let's just give an example here of someone challenges you in some way and you scuttle away. It may be that you're scared of conflict, and this pattern will keep occurring, especially this year, maybe in a universal year 9, because it's about clearing things. So let's say this person challenges you and you're in conflict with them, but you sort of just give in to them because that's the pattern that you've always followed. And this year, it's time to let go of that pattern and stand firm in your own conviction, believe in yourself, and find out what the real issue is. Because I feel with some of these things, there's a lot of misunderstanding there. When you really talk to the person involved, they're coming from their wounded place and you're coming from your wounded place. And it can be resolved in a way that's different to the way that you're usually used to resolving things, which is maybe popping your head in the sand like an ostrich. There's a lot of energy bubbling to the surface at the moment for you. And I'm coming back to that phrase, believe in yourself again. You're not a horrible person because this stuff is coming up. It's just coming up to be cleared. And a lot of these things may not even be yours. You know, as children, we're given beliefs by those around us, whatever influence it may be, friends, family, other children, TV, media, and they're not necessarily our beliefs, or they're not necessarily true for you now. So it's time to look at these things under a microscope, particularly in the coming 6 months for you, because I feel like there's a big clearing going on. And it's almost like you're clearing out a hoarder's house, and just making space for yourself will make you feel so much better and so much freer in life. And that's why there's been a few challenges lately. I'm seeing it all work out, and what I'm getting from your spirit team is that they're trying to assist you. And you may have felt like it's one thing after another, particularly in the last couple of years, where you just get over one hump in life and there's something else there. And it's all happening at once because there is a deadline I'm seeing here for getting you to the highest point of freedom before something that's contracted comes in. I know that timing is a man-made concept, but here it's more about your energy and getting you to the highest point possible within a certain frame before something comes in. I don't want to say time frame, but that's what I'm alluding to here. It does feel like a time frame, but without the time involved, which is a really interesting concept. And by giving you these challenges lately, that's what it's getting you to. It's getting to that point where you're in the right energy, the right space, the right clearing for you to accept whatever is coming in. Because without dumping all of that other stuff, you can't carry anymore. And it's not necessarily a bad thing that's coming in. It could be really, really joyful, but you won't be in a space to receive it without clearing this other stuff first. That's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will see you in my next video. Group 3, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your shell here and just channel the message through. I'm getting a lot of energy, I'm getting a really childlike energy or really exuberant energy, a little bit like a puppy, where there's a lot of energy coming in and it's kind of new energy, but it's also a little bit chaotic because it's very young energy, if you like. So think about a new puppy. It bounces around and wants to explore everything. And that's the energy that I'm getting with this, that you might be going through this phase where everything's new and you're so excited, but you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. There's no mature direction because it is so new. And it may be that you're stepping into a number 1 personal year, and that often brings a lot of new things. So it may be a new job that you're really excited about, or it may be a new home that you're moving into and you've got all these amazing ideas for it, but you're kind of bouncing around from one idea to the next and there's no direction for that idea. But it's a really fun energy regardless. So you're stepping into a time that's going to be really fun and very warm and happy is what I'm getting. Really exciting and new. I can just see a dog really wagging its tail, like being really, really happy. So congratulations, Group 3. That's a really nice space to be in. I feel like for some of you, there may have been quite a few years of stagnant energy where nothing much has changed, and then suddenly it's almost like you've walked along a really long corridor and you've turned a corner and there's this wonderful vista that opens up in front of you. And previously the corridor was drab and old and pitted and a little bit scary, and now it's like everything's new and fresh. It's like springtime. There's all this new growth and it's just beautiful. I'm getting for some of you, this may be a new relationship if you're not already in relationship, and it may be a really good relationship where you feel like yourself, your real self, and you probably haven't felt like that for a really long time. And it's almost like, I didn't know I could feel this way, or I have forgotten that I could feel this way. And that life can be really, really joyous at times. For some of you, this may be some sort of prize that's unexpected as well. And it's kind of out of the blue and it's so exciting, just so exciting. For other people, I see that maybe it's a trip somewhere and you've never been there before and you just want to explore everything. If that's the case, I suggest you get yourself, or you make yourself, a little itinerary, because I feel that with all of this restless puppy-like energy, you're going to want to go here and there, and there's easier ways for you to do it. Or you might need someone around you who's a very grounded person and very practical person, so that they can help you direct you to your best advantage on the trip, so that you get to see all the things that you want to do. Because what I'm seeing is someone zipping all the way over a map from this place all the way over to that place, and then back to near the first place, and then over to near the second place again. And so the energy isn't quite directed. It'll just make your trip a little bit more satisfying, I think, if you have a little bit of direction there. And it may be that normally you're someone who likes to go with the flow, but I'm being told to try and rein it in if that's the case for a trip this time. I'm feeling that this puppy-like energy won't last too long, maybe 6 months or so. And after that, you'll settle into a real contented energy. So it won't be nearly as exciting, but it will be happy. That's great, group 3. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will see you in my next reading.